Okay.
Those are
Here
fun.
is your first state-related curse word question. According to customer service data, where does the state of Louisiana rank in terms of how much they swear?
Louisiana.
Out of the 50 states.
The South is less than the rest of the country, is my theory, being from the South.
You talking Bible Belt here?
Yeah.
Really? But then you got that Cajun panache.
It does skew it a little bit. So where does it instead the more you curse, the lower the numbers. Like number 1 would be the most
Correct.
cursing. Number 50 would be the least cursing.
Yeah.
32.
Wait, you think there's 31 states that...
Curse more than Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is 50th.
The
Oh,
last.
it's the very last. I thought the Cajun
Really?
panache.
There's so many.
I would have said that Mississippi was the least cursing state because whenever you look at demographic information about like the most like religiously conservative people on the planet, they're in Mississippi. So
I am being told that DC is included, so I guess technically not the...
TC's 51.
No. Just
Oh.
like technically not last.
okay, now last place. Okay.
Huh.
According to another survey based on state-to-state data collected from Twitter, which 2 words does Louisiana favor the most when swearing?
Well, they don't swear much. And then, so if they do, are they going as hard?
We can
Probably
say
not.
damn and hell on the internet, right?
Yeah, those are not bad enough.
Is that your two? D and H?
But because they're not bad enough to be curse words on YouTube, are they acceptable?
That's what I'm saying. No, they're not in the... So your options, I'll give you 3 options.
The S word and demon.
The S word is one of them.
Okay.
I completely agree with that.
Succubus.
And then
Why are you groaning about a succubus? What's wrong with a
I
succubus?
think the P word, the S word and the P word.
Okay. No, the S word is one of them.
Wait, it can't just be the F word. I mean, that's too easy.
It's it's lower on the
A
range
word.
Oh, the A
of-
word.
No. What's the next letter in the alphabet?
The D word.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the B word.
Yeah.
Oh,
The S word and the B word.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Louisiana. So if you go down there, you can
Put them together.
put them together.
Now this is this is based on a survey of data collected from Twitter. So maybe there's a tweet related thing with the S word and the B word here.
That's true. Yeah. People on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, where do you think North Carolina ranks for swearing?
North Carolina is at the very, a lot of people think because it's North Carolina that it might not be in the South if you're just very unfamiliar with, the United States. But it is like a southern state, and Virginia kind of is as well. But it's got a lot of transplants that change the demographics. All those
that's a good
yuppies,
point.
all those people coming
I'm
in
gonna
to carry.
say 25.
That's a very good guess. I am going to say that but it's still in the South, so I'm going to say 29.
Okay, your choices are 10th, 31st, or 41st.
31st.
I gotta go for 31st because it's closest.
41st.
No,
Oh,
41st.
wow, we're
41st was closest.
Wow, that Southern culture is keeping them yuppies, keeping them Yankee yuppies from cursing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole South is going to be in that latter half.
There was just, maybe just a couple of people, and I'll affectionately call them farm people. I got family members who are farm people, so that's not a derisive term. I don't even know if that's a term. But you know what I mean. But like, when you get around, like, you're working with dirt and farm equipment, like, you're gonna...
There's always people who curse in every
You're gonna-
culture.
Yeah, but like that, I'm saying for me, growing up in North Carolina, that's where there would be a few people who's like, when they show up, boy, they're cursing like sailors. Because I never knew a sailor.
Because you seemed to be surprised when I said that all of the South would be by far and away the least cursing.
Then it made sense. I agreed with you.
Where else would be?
Yeah, there was just a couple of people.
The Midwest is going to be right after the South.
Who I would.
Because there's a lot of crossover with like just ways of thinking about things in the South and the Midwest.
I mean, even when we came out here and, started interacting with people.
California is probably...
Some people like, they curse liberally.
I think California is probably number one.
I've just had some data clarity, which blew my mind. I don't know if, when I said that, like, there's customer service data, meaning that, like, when people in that state call customer service for something, those are the swear words they use the most in conversation.
Yeah, because they're recording all these conversations,
yes.
And then it's like transcribed, and they can just analyze.
Yeah.
I've never cursed on a customer service line, but I mean, it does make sense that people would curse on a customer service line.
And that means in Louisiana, they're calling the person a B word.
Well, no, okay, so
no,
the ranking, the ranking is customer service data. The actual words are Twitter pulled. So keep that in mind. So yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Got it. I understand.
So back to
you
Twitter
want me to keep
data.
both of those things in my mind? How am I supposed to do that? Which one should I keep in my mind?
Neither.
I gotta choose.
Neither.
Oh, is that in any of the rounds, or can I? Okay, the top 5 soft curse words across all the customer service data: stupid, shoot, goodness, suck, and crap.
Suck and crap. Goodness is not a soft curse word.
Goodness.
It is one of the fruit of the spirit. Okay?
I don't know if I've ever,
Oh my goodness.
thinking about customer service conversations, like how do you feel like that's productive, people? I just,
Well, people get worked up, they're frustrated.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta drop some bombs.
You gotta let them know you mean it.
Okay, where does the state of Utah rank when it comes to
okay.
swearing? And remember, this is customer service.
This is, again,
51.
we have a very high LDS population. I'm going to go with 51 as well.
As what?
As well. It is the cleanest talking state in the country.
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is 5th. But I'm told now.
But goodness is one of the ones
an
that
update
count.
to the data that the ranking does include soft and hard curse words.
Well, that's what, and again, I mean,
They say all the honking goodness
if you know
terms.
if you know a good Mormon, they have found a way to not say the worst words, but say a lot of other words and get very creative with it. I mean,
It's like soaking.
well, okay, so even like all Napoleon Dynamite, right? So Jared Hess comes from like a Mormon background. I don't know if he was at the time he made the movie, but like flipping and all that stuff, like that was very big in like the Mormon community, is using those replacement curse words. So, man, it gets all the way up to number 5. That's some.
Also, for those who are with us for Good Mythical Evening, that was the inspo for perhaps one of the opening bits. Was there was a TikTok, where they asked kids in Utah what their favorite curse word was, and then it was just montaged. Frick, 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 frick.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we've got to expand our consciousness.
Yeah. Virginia. Where do you think it ranks?
Okay, so you said that North Carolina was 41st.
Mm-hmm.
That means that Virginia,
It's higher.
You got that Metro DC area. Those people dealing with politics, wearing suits all the time. They're cursing like sailors. Just going to put it all the way up.
I mean, they're
to
not
28.
Baltimore.
28. It's going to put it all the way at 28.
I'm gonna say 39.
It says first.
Virginia is first.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're including the soft stuff, Again, it's like people say the soft stuff so they don't have to
Virginia
say
is
the
the
hard stuff.
cursingest state.
When it comes to customer service, I guess.
But it includes the soft stuff.
It does, but like if you're thinking like, you know, where my parents live, like out in the middle of nowhere, I don't know, things can get pretty wild, you know?
Okay, I'm having to adjust my thoughts on this because I was going to say that California's got to be number one because more California. Now I've only lived in a
People
couple of
don't care.
states.
They don't
but
care.
In California, people curse casually in all kinds of different situations.
Right.
But we're kind of a chilled out state that probably isn't cursing while we're on customer service.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we might be less likely to get like really bent out of shape about something because hey, we're all in California after all. So maybe you're up there in that DC metro traffic in Northern Virginia and you're just like getting on customer service and just cussing up a storm. I did not anticipate the customer service thing. That's a curveball. That's a curveball.
But see, now you seem to be controlling. He didn't anticipate that.
Yeah, Carney made the point too that Virginia is for lovers,
Yeah.
which,
And
you
lovers
know,
don't curse.
need to reevaluate that one, I think.
Why is Virginia for lovers?
Maybe an
Virginia.
asterisk
I don't know
that
if
says
I've ever
like
made love in
except for
Virginia.
customer service.
But do you curse while making love?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, because I think.
And cocksucker.
You know Chase does.
I've been sitting here trying to hit mine. I got to learn a thing or two from you.
Okay, what are Virginia's top 2 favorite curse words?
Cursing is.
And this is no longer on customer service.
This is Twitter.
On Twitter. Like curse words that are tweeted, or
Yeah.
is this a Twitter poll?
Curse words that are tweeted.
Okay.
It's not the
This tweet is for everyone in Virginia. Could you please respond to this poll?
Virginians tweet.
I need like a list of I need a curse word bank. I don't think it's the F word.
The Z word.
Is not the F word.
Let's go with the D word.
I was going to say the same thing. The D word with 4 letters.
The D word is correct.
Yep. I can see that.
And if you're going to go with the D word, I'm going to go with the P word. They come in pairs sometimes.
I think it's also the S word.
Yep. The S
Yeah.
word and the D word.
S
Word and the D word.
It's a great word. The S word.
Okay. On this map, the blue to orange scale shows the frequency with which a curse word is used in tweets relative to the total number of words used in tweets in that county, which correlates strongly with the population density. The more orange an area, the more frequently they use that curse word in comparison to other parts of the country. What word does this map represent?
This is so fascinating.
So the
Look at that. So
orange
it's
or-
obviously
is the
coastal.
more.
Coastal.
But it's weird because like
So strange.
I know a fair amount about that part of North Carolina, the coastal part of North Carolina, and it's just like the rest of the South. It's really just like the triangle area. So I don't know exactly how, but it gets very specific down to counties here.
And how? So it's.
In like South Texas?
So what curse word do they want to use when they're closer to the coast?
But it's not just the coast, because like look, all that down there that borders Mexico too is the same thing.
Yeah, I'm talking about the coast of the United States. Sometimes it just leads to more land on other countries.
Yeah, right. And also our state of California is completely orange. It's the only state that is totally covered.
Relative to other places, the word is used that much more. It's the F word.
In what? In Twitter?
It's the F word. It has to be.
Twitter?
I agree. If this is not the F word, I can't imagine what it would be.
It's the F word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
People
how about
don't use the F word in the middle of the country. It's like,
how about this map?
You gotta get to
so
the-
you know what? So if you move to those blue areas and use the F word, you have a lot of power. Okay, you have a lot of power in your.
I think
Talk.
it's damn. Right here in like these pockets in the middle of the country.
I know it's not the S word because Vermont is blue, and they're using it all the time up there because it's just like they can't not use it.
Yeah, what's the curse word that they never use in New England, but they use out there in like the corn and prairie zone?
Yeah, this is like flatlanders. You know what I'm saying? Like prairie people. Do prairie people use the P word? No.
Okay, we're in soft. We're in soft.
This is
Right.
ASS.
Gosh.
The A word.
Gosh darn it. Darn it.
Gosh dang.
What are the...
Is it gosh, darn, or crap?
I guess...
Darn.
Well, I already guessed that. She wouldn't have she had told me I was wrong?
Well, guess gosh, darn it, darn it.
I'm still going with darn. I'm not going to change my answer at this point.
I said gosh, that's not it. It has to be darn.
It's darn.
Darn. Darn, look at us up here in Minnesota. We're talking about how darn cold it is.
But there's
Let's go skiing everywhere.
But there's a little swath down there in Mississippi.
There's a middle part of Minnesota that doesn't have any. No one says darn. Where's that?
That's the no darn territory.
That part of Mississippi is the strongest part of the Bible Belt. It's the buckle of the Bible Belt, buddy. It must be.
They don't say darn at all in New England. Like, you don't get caught saying darn there.
Freaking, friggin'. I wonder where that is.
Or Louisiana, southern Louisiana down there in alligator country. They don't say darn down there either.